Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us on NTB News Update. I am Opehi Toboa Prasai. President Muhammadu Buhari has charged the nation's security and intelligence agencies to expedite efforts towards the recovery of the 200 children kidnapped from an Islamic school in Niger State. The president, who received a briefing on the latest incident of school's kidnapping, described the situation as unfortunate. Described the kidnapping of the children as unfortunate from schools and urged all agencies involved in the rescue operation to do their utmost best in securing their immediate release. A statement by his senior special assistant, Garba Shehu, has also directed the concerned government agencies to extend possible support to the families of the kidnapped children. Back here in Edo State, a victory walk in honor of Governor Godwin Obaseki is currently on. It is coming courtesy of the People's Democratic Party after the Supreme Court's judgment dismissed the APC forgery suit against the governor. The governor, who was received at the airport, described the ruling as freedom for Edo people. We'll bring you details of that report in our subsequent bulletin. Meanwhile, the people of Esan Land say the verdict of the Supreme Court in favor of Governor Godwin Obaseki on alleged certificate forgery filed by the APC has further brightened the opportunity of the Esan people in producing the governor of Edo State come 2024. That was the consensus of the people at a two-day Esan Summit held at Ewohimi, Esan Southeast local government area of Edo State. Goodluck Inaini reports.
Esan people occupy the central senatorial district of Edo State, which has about 35 kingdoms. It has produced men and women who have etched their names on Nigeria history through their contribution to the socio-economic growth of the state. A crowd converged at the palatial home of Mr. Kenneth Maswagbon in Ewohimi. It includes prominent sons and daughters of the land. Their agenda is how to realize the dream of making an Esan governor of the state come 2024 a reality. Speakers at the summit, including Kenneth Maswagbon, stressed that in order to actualize the 2024 agenda, they must work in harmony and strive as one united body.
In Obaseki's victory, then comes the Esan agenda. 2024 is the turn of Esan people. It's our turn to produce the next governor. Who the next governor will be is in God's hands, but it is the turn of Esan man. We will negotiate with our senior brothers, the Benis and the Afemans. I call on every Esan man, every Edo man, Benin man, Afema man, APC, PDP, all parties to join hands together. Let's support Obaseki to succeed.
And I strongly believe the Esan people have done equity and they deserve equity.
We are looking forward to having a better and a more robust engagement. And what has happened here today for me is a good start.
Other speakers emphasize that Esan has what it takes to govern the state and urge those at the fence to join in the struggle.
Unless we develop the least among us, the best of us cannot survive.
Some people must come together as one to take collective decision, collective position.
We the Esan, we should not look at numbers. We should look at God at our side.
Under Bende, we produce Ambrosali, one of the best governors that have ever happened in the history. If we can do it during when we're under Bende, now that we're under Edo, I think it's even very easy for us.
Some deserving sons and daughters of Esan land were inducted into Esan Influential Hall of Fame. Meanwhile, Mr. Kenneth Maswagbon distributed rice meal and soft drinks to indigenes of Ewohimi and environs as part of the victory celebration. From Ewohimi, Goodluck Inaini, NT News.
It was a night to remember as a command performance was organized by the Royal Court to honor the visiting Emir of Kano, Alhaji Ado Bayero, to showcase the rich cultural values of the Benin Kingdom. Adobe reports that the famous Idianiye Esige dance drama that portrayed the renewed warrior and the first queen of ancient Benin Kingdom was presented.
The colorful event at the Benin Cultural Center was part of a reception for the visiting Emir of Kano and his entourage. Guests and members of the Benin Traditional Council were seated for the grand performance with various theatre troupes on hand to give the Emir a superlative performance. The arrival of Benin monarch and his guests, accompanied by the three queens, kick-started the night. The first performance was from a Nupe dance troupe that thrilled the audience with its mystical dance move. Came the turn of the Benin Cultural Troupe, commissioned by the Benin monarch to reflect on the life and times of Queen Idia. The Benin monarch and the Emir of Kano, while speaking on the performance of artists, urged Nigerians to see the traditional institution as the best instrument to maintain peace.
Our tradition, our traditional values, our norms and values, respect for tradition, respect for elders, respect for the elders, and also the elders' respect for youth. Respect for nurturing youth have been very helpful in keeping our tradition together.
But this is the first time I'm seeing, like I say, the undiluted culture and tradition of the Benin Kingdom.
Earlier, the Oba of Benin, Oba Ewayo II, and the Emir of Kano, Alhaji Ado Bayero, took time out from the busy schedule to visit Ogba Zoo to see the rich wildlife habitat within the sanctuary. In Benin, Adubeji Ojegba, NTA News.
And now to health. As the World Health Organization set aside May 31st every year to highlight the risk associated with the use and smoking of tobacco, medical experts have outlined many ailments that smokers may likely contract while undergoing with tobacco smoking. Dennis Temple has details.
May 31 annually is a day set aside to raise awareness and to help reduce the use of tobacco and protect the health of the people. It has been identified that smoking is one of the most dangerous habits which people must avoid. Although there are no straitjacketed advice or regulations to control the use of tobacco world over, cautions are, however, stated that smokers are liable to die young.
Smokers, they are liable to die young. It affects their health. Smoking is actually very bad.
Advise those that are smoking to take it easy, because they say smokers are liable to die young, and it is not left for individual to know what is good and what is bad.
To those that smoke, it's not advisable health-wise. It will do a lot of damages to their lungs.
The youth of nowadays, is that they should stop smoking because it reduces the lifespan of somebody's life.
It is not good for health reasons. So I don't advise anybody to smoke.
Those that smoke, if it's something that they are addicted to, they should try to seek doctor so that doctor will advise them on the necessary thing to do.
Meanwhile, a medical practitioner warns against the possible ailments associated with tobacco smoking. He streamed the bad effects of smoking to health, urging individuals who are addicted to the habit to have a rethink.
The dangers associated with smoking is quite enormous. It ranges from tooth discoloration, as you can see when people who smoke habitually, you start seeing stains on their teeth. Then from there, you also notice that they also have this foul odor from the mouth as well. It causes them dry mouth. Also leads to burning mouth sensation when you think, when you start feeling there is a burning feeling in your mouth, there is peppery or there is fire within the mouth, and it can also lead to all forms of heart diseases. Yes, it has been noticed by the physiologists that those who smoke have more difficulties in breathing compared to those who do not smoke.
With the team commit to quit, the World Health Organization is encouraged to persuade governments at all levels to put policies into actions that will help to reduce smoking and the use of other tobacco products. In Benin, Dennis Temple, NTA News.
Waist pain is a nagging ailment, and close to 90% of both men and women feel its pangs sooner or later. Some incidents of waist pain can be crippling. It rules out work almost entirely for the victim. Philomena Gwebo in this report examines the causes, symptoms, and prevention, as well as the treatment of low back pains.
Statistics reveal that lower back pains, which affects both young and old, can lead to other ailments if not well managed by experts. Health reports show that there are 3 types of waist pain. They are acute, chronic, and subacute lower back pains. It further says if a sufferer suffers from it between 6 weeks and 6 months, the sufferer needs medical attention to avoid abnormalities. World Health reports indicate that waist pain is one of the most common medical conditions, with 80% adults experiencing it during lifetimes, and is a leading cause of disability world over. 50% of all adults are reported to have waist pain symptoms each year. An orthopedic spine surgeon says the causes include poor posture, muscle fatigue, sedentary lifestyle, and pregnancy.
The big good news about back pain or waist pain, as it may be referred to, is that in the vast majority of people, it is treatable with drugs. In about 90% of people, you have waist pain. By the time you take simple drugs like Panadol, diclofenac, piroxicam, and the rest of them, you get treatments for the waist pain. In a few others, it may progress and cause problems, which you may need to intervene in other ways to get some relief. So surgery is the last option in management or treatment of waist pain, low back pain, when all other options have been explored and are unsuccessful.
The spine surgeon, however, advises the public to visit hospitals when experiencing back pains.
Whatever position you are, even if you are sitting, sit with your back close to the back of the chair, and in an upright position. If you are standing, if you are lying down, adopt a good posture. That in the first place will remove a lot of the causes of back pain, which are related to bad postures or unusual postures. If you continue to have back pain and you have any of the other red flags I listed, try and get to see a medical practitioner at the earliest opportunity.
Experts are of the opinion that none that recognized health institutions are visually accessible in the country. Sufferers should desist from visiting quacks. In Benin, Philomena Gbebo, NTA News.
Now, do you know that mangoes contain vital nutrients responsible for the rebuilding of your tissues? And do you also know that eating fruit ripened by regents could be dangerous? Let's hear more from our correspondent. Good luck, Inaini.
Mango is a seasonal fruit loved by many. It has an indelible skin that ranges in color from yellow to green, through to red-green, depending on the variety, whereas inside is a soft, edible yellow flesh and a hard, inedible stone. The fruit is a low-calorie fruit that is high in fibers and a great source of vitamin A and C. It also contains folate, B6, iron, and calcium. Experts say mangoes are a good source of antioxidants containing certain phytochemicals such as galtamines.
It is good for the digestive system. Yes, because many people, especially these days, because of junk, you see people coming down with constipation. But with this, it will help them soften the stew. We are lucky to see the one that got ripe on its own. 2 is okay for the day. It depends on the type of mango though.
Now we just say be a shop and be a refresh by myself, because now fruits. So I like eating fruits.
As you eat finish in the night now, you want to take fruits. You take fruits like mango. Take step down the food where you eat.
Although the fruit is available in markets in the metropolis, these sellers and buyers are not comfortable with the price.
Transport we take the carry before, now it not be like that. If you reach, not be as you take buy, you go taste it. Now make the things there now.
Why would they buy 8,000, 15,000? So now make a dear, not be another thing.
Experts advise against the use of ripening reagents, which may lead to health hazards.
First, ripening fruits is not good because of the things they use. That's what something we know as carbide. I think is the major thing they use. It's not good for the health, especially now that we have cancers all over the place. So it is not good for the health, especially on cancer issues. Advise that people, especially market women, they be patient to allow mangoes ripe and other fruits anyways ripe on their own before they pluck it.
Most of them, they are considering because of the price, so that make them buy those first ripe.
As people consume the fruit, health experts say debris generated should be properly disposed in order to reduce attraction to flies. In Benin, good luck in any NT News.
Let's take a break. More reports in a moment. Stay with us.
In Aduawa and its environment, or you need a conducive and open field in Aduawa for your wedding receptions, birthday parties, annual ceremonies, family or corporate events in a serene and conducive environment that is close to nature. Then look no further. NTA Benin Aduawa is the place for you. NTA Benin Aduawa has a large field for all your other events and ceremonies. Also, at NTA Corporate Headquarters, TV Road, we have a state-of-the-art, fully air-conditioned, ultra-modern hall for all kinds of indoor events with a standby generating set to ensure constant power supply. We also have the NTA Pavilion for all your outdoors events at the same venue. Guess what? Our prices are affordable. Locations are easily accessible. Venues conducive and highly secure. Our outside broadcast van is available 24 hours and can broadcast your event live. And above all, you can air your event on our award-winning programs like Events and Style. Wow. What are you waiting for? Grab this opportunity and have your celebration in a grand style. For inquiries and bookings, please call NTA Benin, the award-winning station.
This life I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. Allow me to flex.
Hello there. Welcome to the newest lounge in the Asian city of Benin, Hyperion Lounge, a lounge with good food, music, drinks, karaoke, networking, exclusive for VVIP, and a relaxed environment to meet the right people. Hyperion Lounge is situated at rooftop floor, which has a panoramic view of the city. Visit us at 76 Akpakava Central Hotel, Efedosa Signature, opposite First Bank, Benin City. For seat reservation, call 091-5111-1123. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Hyperion Central. Email info.hyperioncentral@gmail.com. All COVID-19 guidelines is strictly adhered. Hyperion Lounge, exclusivity redefined.
The Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, has confirmed 203 new cases of COVID-19 in the country as at 31st of May 2021. The new cases are reported from 5 states, with Benin having 178, Lagos 10, Ondo 6, FCT 4, Kaduna 4, and Plateau 1. So far, 166,518 cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed in Nigeria. 156,781 patients discharged and 2,099 deaths recorded. 2020 severely altered expectations in different sectors of the economy. Service providers such as hair spa or hair grooming industries witnessed diminishing patronage. The consequence of COVID-19 on these establishments cannot be underestimated. Dennis Temple spoke with experts and professionals in salons and beauty spa in Benin Metropolis about how the new condition has affected enterprise and given their insights.
For an industry that is based on human interaction and physical touch, it is doubtless that the impact has been deep and far-reaching. During the lockdown, some experts explained that the best they could do was constantly keep in touch with customers as well as render home service in order to remain afloat. They explained that applying specific ointments were necessary to support hair grooming, especially during the lockdown era.
In my career in this, I have so many products I use. So, and as a service provider, I learned something when I was learning from my boss then, that you have to always have SS installed. So, like I mentioned before, I use Got2Be, I use 5D Glue, I use Glitz Essentials, I use 14-in-1, I use Miracle Walker, I use Stocking Cap.
Were those things mainly for hair grooming?
Yes, they are mainly for hair grooming. All those things they are.
What was the price like during that period?
They all inflated. All of them. Down to needle. Let me use that word. Needle before, a pack is 15 naira. But a needle was times 2 of the price. 100 naira, 150.
And those things also affected the pricing.
Exactly. And when you go to a market, for example, your own customer you normally buy from before will tell you, I never open because of this pandemic, based on that person is used to you. He can sell to you in that price normally. So you have no option than to buy from somebody that is available.
Everybody was totally at home, and there was no business because most bookings that we have here, we could not be able to take out the work, and most of them we did refund, and you have to compensate your staff that you have. If at all you didn't give them the full money, for you to be able to keep them in case of after the pandemic, you have to pay them a little token.
The industry, which majorly engages the services of employees, especially women and persons who undergo training, requires talent, which they said is an important source in this business. They are of the opinion that government should step forward and support the industry with steps to engage talents, stimulate customer demands, and reduce tax burden on the sector.
To an extent, so many people don't even make their hair anymore. They always wear wig. So we lack of customers, and so many of them to even buy things from hair, apart from maybe weave on, put on cap, to buy other things, or accessories, hair accessories. It's different. What I really want government to do for us, in area of our taxes, they have to reduce it. They have to reduce it. And for we as a citizen that do pay tax, we're supposed to have benefits from government, but there's no benefits.
Amidst the challenges that beauty industry went through during the period, expectations are high that the industry will bounce back in the days ahead. In Benin, Dennis Temple, NTN News.
Let's take another break. When we return, the concluding segment of the news. Stay with us.
You visit the ancient city of Benin. 2 things will excite you: the want and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities, fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenoyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Randeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
Hey, Benin present.
Hey guys, welcome to South 7 Jobs.
My baby, you know I learned from the best to the best.
Oluwa na ain't comforting me. When
we begin to have diarrhea, which of course can lead to severe health situation.
it's called the base.
From all of us, keep watching Schools Debates on NTA Benin Network Center.
I want to use this medium to appeal to the state citizens to always recognize the COVID-19 protocols.
A very warm welcome to you. This is Frontline.
The history that comes with NTA Benin has manifested.
It's another exciting time out right here on Praise Vibes.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
La yupe ye kan kakabo. No we told no when or tihi okay na me we all the way is me.
For these enlightening, educative and entertaining programs, watch NTA Benin, the award-winning station.
A social dance as held in Benin in honor of late Pa David Enadege. At the ceremony, the children expressed hope that they will uphold and improve the legacies of their father in promoting peace around them. The report.
It was a gathering of family members, friends and well-wishers to celebrate the exit of a man described as a peacemaker. The dance floor was open to all who came to identify with the children of the family head, and they wasted no time in showing their solidarity. The eldest son of the deceased, Mr. Sage, and his siblings spoke glowingly of their father.
My father told me that I should take care of all my junior ones. I should make them, I should join them, bring them along. I should not separate them. I promised my father that I will do that.
He was a good father. He was a caring father. And a father that united all.
He only take good care of me and my children. Whenever I'm in pains, he will always advise me, don't worry, life will get better.
My father is an honest person. Somebody that is not afraid to tell you the truth. Like where people quarrel.
Other members of the family expressed happiness that they shared from Pa Enadege's memorial of love.
We, the brothers and sisters that he left behind, will do everything possible to keep the family going. He has left a good legacy behind. I think the children should emulate that.
My grandfather is a very hardworking man. It makes me become a man. When we talk about man,
It give me a strong guy. Say, go, my son, you will become somebody.
He's a very disciplined person, caring. So I just miss him so much.
Late Pa David Inadege died at the age of 84. In Benin, Udrakobong Achibong, NTA News.
And that's the news update. Please join us again at 7 p.m. And don't forget, you can subscribe and watch news stories on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin. Like us on Facebook, NTA Benin, or follow us on our Twitter handle at NTA Benin 1. Good afternoon.